Hi guys, today I'll be showing you how you can use ChatGPT to build your own language tutor. So if you want to learn something new, whether it's a language, whether it's a skill, or you want to learn a little bit about marketing or sustainability or politics, a lot of this technology that we have today did not exist 10 years ago, all thanks to ChatGPT, DeepSeek, and other LLMs that are available out there, right? So if you're already paying $20, now you want to build something that is useful for you and you are eager to learn, only then technology is able to help. If you're not a person who is not keen to learn new things, who is lazy, this is not going to work for you. Okay? So I'm going to show you step by step how you can create your own tutor, right? I'm doing this impromptu right now. All right, so if you go to ChatGPT, you can see here as in your my GPTs, and you have to create your own GPT. Why do you have to create your own GPT? This is because you need to, each of these transformers, that's why they call it pre-trained transformer, they have a task. They have a specific task, need to execute, and they have a role. Okay, pretty much like an AI agent, but a GPT versus an AI agent, a GPT you still need to input. We still need to input, whereas an AI agent is supposed to do the work automatically. We just have to tell it what to do. So you schedule it, whether it's daily, every hour, weekends, right? So that aside, if you want to learn something, you don't want to hire a tutor because they're so expensive. You don't want to go class because no one has the time for this shit, right? You need to build something that you can do it on your free time, whether you're sitting in your car, whether you're sitting in a train, whether you are traveling between places. You want to use that time to learn a new skill. And I believe in today's world, Mandarin is the second most important language. So it's better for you as a human being, if especially you're in business, you're in corporate, you're dealing deals with China, you're dealing deals with Chinese corporate people. This is the one skill that you need to have to speak Mandarin. Okay, so how do we start? So when you go to new GPT, right, you can name it whatever you want, right? So I'm just going to show you steps. Now, we are the ones supposed to prompt the GPT and tell it what it's supposed to do, all right? So I'm just going to be very blunt. A lot of things where you put in, it can be both systematic or it can be very impromptu, right? As you go and you talk to the GPT, it can build it for you, right? So let's start. Now, build me a set of tasks so users can learn include voiceovers so users can pronounce pronounce the pronounce it correctly. So essentially you're asking ChatGPT with the API calls to develop a system that is supposed to serve, right? So the system here is a Mandarin tutor. Okay, I have a little bit of a typo over there, but I think it knows what I want. So let it build it for you. Mandarin tutor GPT is ready. Okay, so over here, this is where you train in the best manner possible for which you think you can learn better. Only you know how you can learn better. No teacher can tell you how you should learn effectively. Some people, they learn better with pictures, some people learn better with audio, text, by reading, etc. So now that you have something that is very simple, okay, doesn't even take, it takes less than 10 seconds to build, sorry, less than 30 seconds. So let's try it out. So this is training phase where you train your GPT and see how it responds, and then you figure out whether or not it's useful to you, right? When response, you see, a person who doesn't speak Mandarin doesn't know how to pronounce it. They can pronounce it completely wrong and they don't know whether they're going in the right direction, right? So we try to practice pronunciation with audio, yes. Okay, so now it's giving you the audio. I hope for each of you, because like I said, we're building this completely for free. Okay. So create this. So since assuming that you've done with your training, you can go straight to this, use the GPT straight away, right? Study Mandarin basics, hello, ni hao, blah 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 blah, and then it goes all the way here, right? Okay, so assuming that you want to learn from here, right? You go here.
Great. Let's start with some basic Mandarin greetings. Here are the most common ones. #1, hello, ni hao. Usage, a general greeting for one person. 2, hello, formal plural, ni me hao. Ni men hao, used when greeting multiple people. 3, good morning, zao, zao. Zao an, common in the morning. 4, good afternoon. Pronunciation, xia wu hao. Usage, used in the afternoon. Good evening, wan shan hao. Wan shan hao, used in the evening. 6.
Okay, I have to stop you from there. So let's build this all over again, right? Because honestly, as a Mandarin speaker myself, that wasn't the best. Okay. So let's canvas, maybe web search, code interpreter, data analysis. Okay. So now when I heard the voiceover, it is, even the voiceover itself is not correct. So this is where you go back and ask ChatGPT to fix it, right? I heard the voiceover audio of the Mandarin translator. Your pronunciation is not correct. Please find ways to fix this. Maybe a more professional Mandarin teacher will help users. Okay. Right. So, as you can see, it's updating the GPT. It's doing all that fixing and whatnot, right? And once it's done, again, you go back to training, train it, and see how it looks. Okay, so it's updating the Mandarin Tutor. Back here, so you say update, because from here you won't be able to hear the audio, right? Only when you put it live, you're able to hear it. Okay, so I'm just going to put here teaching you basic Mandarin. Okay. Now every time the content is generated, it has its own, I guess you can say, perception of what beginners should learn, right? Obviously you can change this, but what I'm trying to show you, it's the accuracy of the ChatGPT knowledge base on Mandarin and how it can be useful for users like you and I to learn Mandarin effectively. Okay.
Great. Let's start with some basic Mandarin greetings.
Let's see.
I'll provide the phrases in Pinyin, pronunciation guide, Chinese characters, and English meaning. Hello. Pinyin. Ni hao. Hello, informal, for one person. Pinyin, ni hao. Hello to a group of people. 2 polite hello for formal situations. Nin hao. Hello, respectful, used for elders or informal situations. 3, good morning. Chinese, zao shanghao, meaning, shorter version, zao. This is a casual way to say morning. 4, good afternoon. Xiaohao, good afternoon. 5, good evening. Pinyin wan shanghao, meaning good evening. Good evening. 6, how are
Alright, so yes, please. Press the play button to hear each pronunciation. Thank you.
Great. I'll pronounce each phrase for you. Listen carefully and try to repeat after me. Press the play button to hear each pronunciation. 1, hello. Info, ni hao. Hello. To a group. 3, formal, hello. Respectful. Good morning. Zao shan. 5, good afternoon. 6,
Alright, so based on this, it's still not good. I think the one that I've built on my website, for which I've shown you in the previous video is much better than this, because this is actually poorly done. Alright, so LGBT figure Mandarin. Okay. So you see what I mean here, right? You always have to go back and forth to the point where it is actually suited for a use case. All right. I'm sure if it might be better as a French tutor or Italian, I'm not sure. But so far for Mandarin, I'm not impressed. I do not know why. Okay, I do not know why. But there you go. So hopefully the knowledge base and the accuracy of the pronunciations or the pinyin is correct in the future. You might have to look into other options, but like I said, this is a use case where you can do. I mean, not everyone wants to speak Mandarin, right? So if you want to speak French, I guess you can try it, because if you're already paying $20, might as well utilize it in the fullest capability is possible. All right, so this is one case, and I hope this helps. It gives you an idea what you can do. Like I said, you just go to my GPTs and then you just create your own, right? Thank you guys.